welcome to part 2 of Kirby's Adventure. We're still in Ice Cream Island.
Question, what was everybody's first experience with Kirby?
This game.
Kirby's Dream Land 1. I played it at a friend's house, but the farthest I ever made was Castle Lololo. I was Castle Lololo when I was like the second level, and I also found out about Kirby through Super Smash Bros. Those are like my earliest experiences with Kirby. It wasn't until like a few years later where like one of my cousins, he had Super Smash Bros. Melee. I started playing with Kirby because I figured I could get good with him. However, I didn't realize Kirby was low tier because I had no idea how tiers worked. But
I don't think any of us did.
Yeah, but when I found out that the guy who made Kirby made Super Smash Bros., I'm like, I thought that was pretty cool, and I figured I could go back and play more Kirby games, and that's how I got in. So that's how I became the Kirby fanatic I have today.
Yeah.
For me, my first experience was 64.
Ah, the best one.
Like,
That's probably like a me, probably like bias, but like Kirby 64 is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I wasn't really that good at the game, and so I took my sweet ass time playing that. But Smash Brothers came along, so I was playing that one. Eventually, I think when I went back to 64, I did enjoy it enough to the fact that I wanted to play in most of the Kirby games that came out after, because I got Nightmare in Dreamland like the year it came out. And I loved it, and then I think I just kept going for every Kirby game after it, because I got Squeak Squad the year it came out. I got Superstar Ultra, I think pretty much day one.
I used to have Squeak Squad, Superstar Ultra, and Mass Attack, all physically, but I traded them in because I was going to because one of my cousins who I haven't seen in a while, they were coming, they invited us to a sushi restaurant, so I had to trade them in just for some cash, and I regret doing that decision because even though I didn't play the games as much anymore, it was at least still nice to have them in my collection.
Yeah.
I still have Ultra. I think it's somewhere around here right now.
But yeah, I definitely want to re-get especially Superstar Ultra. So when I get a 3DS capture card, I can record the rest of Superstar through Ultra.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you want to show off the rest of the content, right?
Yeah, I want to show off the new content.
How much stuff was added?
The Two Arena, Meta Nightmare Ultra,
and the Help for the Hero and Revenge of the King. So four new mini games, basically.
And Revenge of the King was pretty much the hard mode of Dreamland, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty much Spring Breeze hard mode, because Spring Breeze is Dreamland. So Spring Breeze was basically an abridged version of Kirby's Dreamland. So Revenge of the King is an abridged version of Dreamland's hard mode.
With an added boss.
Yeah.
And
they brought back Kabula, and they made like a masked DDD.
And they made the brand new fight, which is masked DDD.
Yeah, Who should seriously masked DDD better be a new Final Smash for DDD in the Smash Bros. Game.
It would probably be like a Wario Man situation.
You're having a hard time getting the one here.
It's actually kind of difficult in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's precise. It's really precise.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what the lowest point of that spring is. It gets easier. It's easier in the newer games.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me sucking, but I usually have a harder time in this game than the other Kirby games. Like I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like it's one of the harder games.
This one in general?
Yeah, it feels like it's just easier to die in. I don't know. It might just be me.
Well, from what I've seen, the final boss is actually really hard.
I got the bosses. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it is kind of hard. Like one of the easiest ways I beat the final boss is you could just is by standing in one corner and just waiting for his attacks.
The Sun and Moon boss is one that stumped me.
Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright.
Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright.
That was a stupid death.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't really do much, to be fair.
Yeah.
Actually, by the way, yeah, going back to Shine Bright for a second. Well, first of all, yesterday I saw in Splatoon 2, there was a Miiverse post doing that because it was with Inkenny. Like he's always been doing Kirby sprites.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I
I always love seeing him and seeing what he draws.
it's funny looking at the Splatoon 2 post because you can tell that it's not modded.
Yeah.
Because after Miiverse, like Nintendo just don't care anymore.
Like one.
Good boy. But like, I don't really have much of a history of this series. Like, this is the first game I played, Kirby game I played on. It was on the Wii Virtual Console, and I couldn't beat it for the longest time. And then a lot later on, I played like Return to Dreamland, Mass Attack, and Epic Yarn and all that. I'm a lot more of a casual Kirby fan than these two are, apparently. Because I enjoy.
I mean, like, you're more hardcore than I am. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Xavier's the Kirby guy out of all SEESBrain, I can tell you that much. But
Yeah, I'm
he's arguably more of a Kirby guy than Ted.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I do. It's like what I
There,
played
I got one.
of the series.
Yay!
Like,
Fuck it.
I do really like Kirby games. Like they're fun little platformers, and they gives you like a nice thrill ride with all these different abilities and stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't.
He has a nice amount of consistency.
Yeah, he rarely, if ever, has a bad game.
Yeah.
and
Even at his worst, the games are mediocre, which is not exactly bad, but not great either.
yeah, so you know, he has a really good
Karina.
track record. He has a really good track record. Like, I don't love Kirby games necessarily, but they're nice little, they're nice little platformers every now and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and would you believe? And if you could believe it, Kirby games have lore.
Yeah, there's actual continuity.
Yeah, yeah. Return to Dreamland gave the series lore.
Yeah, like it's not like up in your face, but it's nice little things where you pause during bosses and stuff. There's a little backstory.
Yeah.
And like and I mean like
And Superstar, I believe, right?
yeah, kind of. I mean like with marks and stuff. And I know like Star there's definitely some lore in Star Allies, which I won't get into since the game is still relatively new.
Yeah.
Yeah. As of recording, it came out.
It came out like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
My copy's not gonna arrive until April though, so I'm not gonna be able to play it for a while.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait till I was going to wait till I'm gonna wait till like the first wave of DLC comes out before I record it. But even then, I'm still gonna wait till these guys have played the game, so that way we can at least talk about it.
Yeah, otherwise it'll be very like
without having to worry about
messy.
spoilers. Yeah, without having to worry too much about spoilers and stuff.
Yeah, because if you're
I did show them the most painful thing in the world, though.
What did you find out?
No, I showed these two the most painful thing in the world.
Oh
so,
god.
Yeah.
Wait, can you not go on the moon?
No, you can't. Not in this level.
Oh.
Not until the final level.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, why aren't you going towards the moon? But
yeah, because that's usually a
anyway,
secret in
what I'm
Kirby.
talking about is the Solly Pawns video where those guys still could not figure out how to
Oh. Yeah, I don't.
I hate that video.
Oh, you showed Xavier as well.
Of course, I had to show him.
Lord, that I couldn't keep watching that. That was bad.
I was watching it. Oh yeah, Warp Star Room.
Like I don't get if the thing was that it's multiplayer, things work differently. There's a sign in your face. Like at least one of you would have noticed.
Yeah.
And there's a quick little tutorial about it. What's this guy called?
Paint roller.
Oh, ha.
Lol.
Yeah.
The precursor to what's her face in 64.
Adeline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was also in like one of the other games, right?
Yeah, she was also in Dreamland 3. That was technically her debut. But at the time she was known as Addo, and it was speculated as to whether that was a different person or if those two were one and the same, but it was been revealed that they're one and the same. Addo was just in the same.
Yeah, you had you only had one hit, so.
I'm sorry. Wait, did you die? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
I died. I just jump cut it.
Yeah. Yeah,
By the way, somebody wanted to say the last part, so sorry, but
yeah.
kind of weird there's no bomb power.
Yeah.
When did
yeah,
Bomb debut?
Superstar.
Superstar.
Bomb
okay.
Kirby wasn't until Superstar.
Cause like you beat Poly Rubber as a senior, I was expecting you to get. Oh, right. First of all, this is my favorite track.
Yeah, one of mine too. I mean, it was so good it got remixed and smashed twice.
No, poor Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's dead.
Game over.
But yeah, because you beat Poly Rubber as senior, and you got Crash when I was expecting Bomb.
Bomb, yeah.
Yeah,
Bomb's one of my favorite moves in the newer games.
yeah.
Poppy Brothers Junior, Poppy Brothers Senior.
What?
Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Of course. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, and
It's like, I think it's their first video actually.
yeah, that was one of the first ones. And
And the very first thing they did with John was Superstar.
yeah. And like and from this point on, some levels will have secrets. Some levels will have secrets in them.
Yeah. Is this gonna be 100%?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's some secrets you're gonna need certain abilities for.
Oh.
Yeah.
And some, yeah, you find like little switches like that. Some secrets
Yeah.
are more obvious than others.
But like in that regard though, like that reminds me of one thing that annoys me with the secrets is when they require something like the hammer power up.
Oh yeah.
Well, in this game, like stuff like that is arguably even worse because like sometimes it's not as clear what ability you might need.
Yeah, you're not sure which one you're gonna need to use at first hand.
Yeah, in the newer games, it's a lot more obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like what I'm talking about is like because hammer is a rare power up. It's one of the better power ups. So
yeah,
the only enemy that has it is the mini boss Bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like honestly, out of all of the mini bosses, you can definitely guarantee Bonkers is gonna show up as a mini boss.
Yeah, boy.
Because I mean, like not to mention like because he's the only enemy that gives you the hammer ability, so of course he's gonna show up.
Oh, so this is one of the rotating areas that isn't
Yeah. These are the rotating building sections. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah, these are like I like these. They're kind of cool for like the NES.
Yeah.
Kirby, so when Kirby has laser, he turns into Cuphead.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I never thought of that.
No, because like in every other game after this, how the oh, but also by the way in in Nightmare and Dreamland, the rocks fall much faster.
Oh wow.
Like instantly.
Dang.
But what I'm trying to say is he's because like in every other Kirby game after this one, he has like a Cyclops visor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, laser just turned into beam in the other games.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, but like in the remake for this and I think he was in Superstar.
There was no laser Kirby in there was no laser Kirby in Superstar, but like
because that's when it came beam, and I think I'm thinking of Plasma.
Yeah, the laser guy gave you beam in Superstar, and and Plasma was also introduced in Superstar.
Yeah.
And but like Spark ended up replacing it in the newer games, except for Star Allies where they brought it back for some odd reason.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's Plasma and Spark are basically just one and the same.
Yeah, they're the same thing, so I don't know why they brought it back.
Like, what's the problem? Well, yeah, it's like, what's the point, really?
Again, going back to the redundant power-up thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Also, hi Bugs.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Flex.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Is Spark in Star Allies as well?
No, just.
Oh God.
Yeah, Spark. That Plasma's is in Star Allies. It replaces Spark.
Okay, well that's fair enough. Like
later game.
that makes sense at least. So at least they only have one.
Yeah, oddly enough, both Beetle and Suplex are both in there, even though like they both kind of work the same. Although like in this Suplex is called Backthrow, but it's Suplex Kirby.
Yeah. Well, it's that I think they're different enough to.
Yeah, they're different. They're different enough, but they work almost kind of the same.
Super Kirby is also known as Kirby's Grabs in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Pretty much.